During our Farm Basics time today, we're going to talk about what exactly is drain tile.
Well, when you look at a plastic pipe with holes in it, is this what you think about when you think about drain tile? I know when I was a kid, my dad said, well, that's drain tile. And I thought, what in the world is he talking about? How is that tile?
Right, it's not tile, but that's where it originally came from, was actual tile pieces that they put in the ground. Well, today, like Darren said, they're taking plastic pipe, just putting holes in that, and that allows water to get in and then flow out of a field. It's the same type of thing that you have right around your house, most likely. If you have a sump pump in your house, there is drain tile surrounding your house, and that flows into that sump pump. So that keeps the water table down. That's it. That's the whole point of having drain tile there. It's not to remove all the water in the soil. You are never going to be able to do that. You're just trying to keep the water table down.
Well, if you look at it, when you're looking at new house construction, they're going to put the tile in just below where the basement floor is going to be, and it's going to control that water from coming up into the basement. It's the same thing that happens out in the field, and people a lot of times think, well, this is to deal with all that excess rain that you're getting, and it's water coming in from the top. No, it's the groundwater coming up from the bottom. So as you get plentiful rainfall, your soil is going to fill up and it's going to charge up with water. But there's only so much water that your soil can hold. And as you get past that saturation point, at this point, that's where that water table is up and your tile lines are going to run.
Let's put it this way. If you ever take an Agronomy 101 class, one of the first things they're going to talk to you about is ideal soil composition is roughly 50% dirt, 25% water, and 25% oxygen. The problem when the water table comes up is now you're 50% dirt and 50% water. Where's the oxygen? That's right, there isn't any left. So the problem is without oxygen, your soil microbes are going to die and your plant roots are going to die, which leads to poor plant growth or even dead plants. And then long term, that's not good for the soil either. You can read in any farm magazine today, one of the most important things they talk about on farms is having a healthy soil. I can promise you, if you don't have good drainage and you don't have oxygen in the soil, you will not have a healthy soil.
The other thing is if you've got 50% dirt, 50% water in your soil and no oxygen, well, any additional rain you get is just going to run off across the top. That's where we see erosion and these types of problems. By installing drainage tile, farmers have been able to dramatically reduce erosion around the country.
So once again, drain tile, I realize today farmers aren't putting in actual tile pieces. What they're doing though is they are putting in plastic pipe just like you would around your house that has holes in it to allow water to get in, and now we can keep that water table down so roots have room to grow.
And as we grow those plants out in our fields, they can choke out weed competition from our Weed of the Week. We'll talk about how to control this tough weed later in the show.